General pipe cleaners, Gen-I video pipe inspection and location systems are ideal for inspecting and locating buried sewer lines, pipes, and cables. You'll know what the problem is, where it is, and how deep to dig. This video provides a general overview of the operating instructions and safety procedures for using General's Gen-I video pipe inspection and location systems. Disregarding any of the safety procedures while using the Gen-I can result in serious personal injury or damage to the equipment. This video does not include a complete list of all of the recommended safety procedures and does not provide specific instructions for every application. Disregarding any of the safety procedures while using the Gen-I can result in serious personal injury or damage to the equipment. Remember these safety rules as you operate the system. Check the power cord to make sure there are no cuts or frays. Be sure the unit is plugged into a grounded outlet. Verify that the ground is connected. If the power cord is not long enough, use a 3-wire, heavy-duty extension cord, no more than 50 feet in length. Make sure its grounding prong is in place. Using an ungrounded extension cord is very dangerous. Never use the camera in a drain that has a chemical drain cleaner in it. Do not operate the camera while standing in water. Do not use the equipment in confined areas where combustible or toxic fumes may be present. Be wary of buried power lines, utilities, and other hazards. Before you dig, contact OneCall and any utility companies that do not subscribe to OneCall. Have all underground pipes and cables located and marked before digging in the area. Read the operator's manual before using the equipment. Contact General Pipe Cleaners if you have any questions about operation, maintenance, or equipment use. Once you see the trouble area, now it's time to locate it. The Gen-I locator can detect 3 types of frequencies: 512 Hz, transmitted from inspection cameras or SONs; 60 Hz or 50 Hz, radiating from active power lines; or 65 kHz from an external transmitter used to locate buried metal pipe and utilities. Let's start with an overview of the controls. The on-off button turns the unit on and off. Press it once to turn it on. The antenna select button lets you choose from 3 antenna configurations. Twin peak, most often used for camera and sonde locating, gives a very precise location. The signal strength peaks when the locator is over the target being located. Null is often used for line location with an external transmitter when locating in congested areas. The signal drops to minimum strength when the locator is over the line being located. Or you can use the left-right arrow, which uses arrows to guide the operator to the target. The arrows indicate the position of the locator relative to the line being located. When the locator is over the target, both arrows display and 2 beeps sound. Signal strength is shown by a bar graph at the top of the display window and in a numeric display. It is also indicated by an audio tone. The up arrow button is used to increase the gain or sensitivity of the locator. If the signal is below 20%, press the up button once to raise the gain or increase the sensitivity to approximately 50%. The down arrow button is used to decrease the gain or sensitivity. If the signal is above 80%, press the down button once to lower the gain or decrease the sensitivity to approximately 50%. The frequency button selects the operating frequency. The available frequencies are 512 Hz for camera or sonde location, 60 Hz or 50 Hz from active buried power lines, or 65 kHz for locating buried metal pipes and utilities. To use this feature, an external transmitter is required. The depth button allows you to estimate the depth of a properly located signal source. The locator has 4 additional functions that can be accessed by pressing and holding the depth button and pressing a second button. The locator has a backlit screen to help you see the display in poorly lit areas. To turn on the backlight, press and hold the depth button and press Antenna Select. The locator has 4 volume levels: off, low, medium, and high. To select the volume setting, press and hold depth and press the up button. You have a choice of 4 units of measure in which the depth is displayed: feet and inches, inches only, centimeters, or meters. Press and hold the depth button and press the down button until the unit of measure you want to use appears on the screen. A battery icon on the right side of the display shows the locator battery level. 3 segments mean that the batteries are at full power. To see a percentage of battery life remaining, press depth and frequency. Battery strength affects accuracy when locating. Be sure your batteries are at full strength before starting each location job. It's much easier to locate a camera when it's closer, within a 10 to 20 foot radius. So start the location process by pulling the camera all the way back. The transmitter, located near the camera, is already activated and transmitting the 512 Hz signal. Push it into the line only 5 to 10 feet from the drain opening. Press the on-off button on the locator to turn the unit on. Check that the battery indicator shows that the batteries are fully charged. Replace the batteries if needed. Make sure the locator is set for the same frequency as the transmitter by pressing the frequency button until the desired frequency appears in the lower right corner of the display. Press the Antenna Select button so that the indicator points to Twin Peak on the left side of the display. Press the up button once to automatically adjust the locator's gain for maximum sensitivity. Now hold the locator blade vertical to the ground with the flat edge parallel with the presumed lay of the pipe. You can confirm the direction of the pipe by rotating the locator. The signal strength will be the strongest when the blade of the locator is in line with the pipe. Start from the point of the drain opening. Slowly move the locator forward and back and side to side. If the signal lowers, move in the opposite direction. Continue in the direction of the strongest signal until the locator indicates a maximum of 100. That means you are getting closer. Press the down button one time, and the locator will automatically reset to approximately 50%. Continue moving the locator back and forth. Remember to keep the blade of the locator vertical. Watch the bar graph and listen to the audio signal. Move the locator towards the strongest signal, lowering the gain as you narrow your search until you are over the strongest signal response. The camera radiates the peak signal and a lower strength outer marker or beacon, commonly called a ghost signal, in front of and behind the camera. It lets you know you are getting close. The ghost signal can be mistaken for the wrong location of the camera. When you are getting close to the camera, be sure you are not tracking the wrong signal by pressing the down button to lower the gain. Continue looking along the path of the pipe until you receive only one signal. When you receive only one signal in a 1 square foot area, you've located the camera. Once you have located the camera, mark the spot. Then push the camera ahead another 5 to 10 feet and start the location process again. Mark the spot of each location. When you are done, you will have successfully and easily traced the length of the pipe all the way to the trouble spot you were seeking. Now that you've found the trouble area, you can easily find how deep it is with the push of a button. First, reconfirm the exact location of the maximum signal. Hold the locator vertical with the tip of the blade to the ground and press the depth button. The depth will be displayed in feet or meters. What's next? Practice. Keep practicing, and soon you'll find yourself to be an expert. Be sure to consult your manual for general care of your locator. If you have questions, you can always call the Drain Brains at General. General Pipe Cleaners, the toughest tools down the line.